there is a polynomial px with integer coefficients such that you are given this expression, right? Holds for every x between 0 and 1, find the coefficient of x to the power of 2022, right? In px. Therefore, I think for this question, you can split this power 6 into square multiplied by power 1, 4 times of power 1. That means I'm going to rewrite this in this way. Px is actually equal to x to the power of 2310 minus 1, and then you square. Then I think this one I make it I multiply by 4 terms. That means 4 terms, x to the power of 2310 minus 1 term, x to the power of 2310 minus 1, another term, and then x to the power of 2310 minus 1, third term, and then x to the power of 2310 minus 1. Therefore, I can see that there are 4 terms. Therefore, it is actually x to the power of 2310 minus 1 to the power of 4, and then this is power 2. Therefore, it go back to power 6, right? And then the denominator here is x to the power of 105 minus 1, x to the power of 70 minus 1, x to the power of 42 minus 1, and then finally this part here, x to the power of 30 minus 1. Then I think I want to introduce this identity. We know that x to the power of n minus 1, we can always factorize into x minus 1, and then this is x to the power of n minus 1 plus x to the power of n minus 2, and then blah 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 all the way to x plus 1. All right. Then you notice that 2310 divided by 105 is 22. And then 2310 divided by 70, that will give you 33. 2310 divided by 42, that will give you 55. 2310 divided by 30, that will give you 77. Therefore, now I want to show you that x to the power of 2310 minus 1 can be expressed as x to the power of 105 minus 1. And then this part here, this would be x to the power of 105 raised to the power of 21. Because it's 22, right? That means this part now here take the power of 22. Therefore it's 21, and then blah 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 all the way to x to the power of 105 to the power of 1, and then plus 1. All right. X to the power of 2310 minus 1 for the second bracket is actually x to the power of 70 minus 1, and then this part here, this would be x to the power of 70 raised to the power of 32, and then blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and then this is x to the power of 70 to the power of 1 plus 1. All right. Then for the third bracket, x to the power of 2310 minus 1 is x to the power of 42 minus 1, and then this is just x to the power of 42 raised to the power of 54, because it's 55, right? Then blah blah blah, and then this is x to the power of 42 raised to the power of 1, and then plus 1. But finally, x to the power of 2310 minus 1 is actually x to the power of 30 minus 1, and then this part is x to the power of 30 raised to the power of 76, and then blah blah blah, and then x to the power of 30 to the power of 1 plus 1. Right? Okay. Therefore, now can you see that basically all this fraction, x to the power of 2310 over 1 over x to the power of 105 minus 1 is actually a summation, right? Can you see that this part here is actually this one? I want to write this in summation notation. It is the summation of a to the power of 0 to 21 x to the power of 105a, right? and then x to the power 2310 minus 1 over x to the power 70 minus 1 is actually summation b equal to 0, x to the power of 70b, and then this is 32. Then x to the power of 2310 minus 1 divided by x to the power of 42 minus 1 is actually summation c equal to 0 to 54, x to the power of 42c. X to the power of 2310 minus 1 over x to the power of 30 minus 1. This would be just summation d equal to 0 to 76, x to the power of 30 d. All right, yeah. Okay, with that, okay, that means to get coefficient of x to the power of 2022, what does it mean? This implies that your power this 1058 plus 70b plus 42c plus 30d should be just 2022 or 2022. All right. Okay, that means you are finding the number of quadruples. That means actually these questions is the same as finding. Therefore, in this case, this is equivalent. Equivalent to find number of quadruples. Number of quadruples of non-negative integers a, b, c, d that satisfy the equation. The equation referring to this equation, right? Therefore, and we call this equation star. That means the equation star, right? Okay, can you see that for equation star, the interesting thing is we can look at modulo 2. That means if you look at modulo 2, can you see that everyone is divisible by 2, right? Therefore, and 105 is odd. Therefore, this implies what? This implies A is congruent to 0 mod 2, right? That means your A is actually 2W. Then you look at mod 3. This implies that B congruent to 0 mod 3. Because every single one is actually divisible by 3. Therefore, but 70 is not divisible by 3. Therefore, in this case, B is actually equal to 3x. Okay, then you can look at mod 5. Therefore, this implies 42C must congruence to 2 mod 5. 2 mod 5. And then in this case, your C is actually 1. 1 mod 5. Right? Therefore, your C is actually 5y plus 1. Okay, then we look at mod 7. That means 30D. Everyone is divisible by 7. Every single one is divisible by 7. Therefore, in this case, 30D must be congruent to 6. 30D congruent to 6 modulo 7. Okay, this part here, okay, sorry. 2022 divided mod 5, yeah, the remainder is 2. Therefore, this part is remainder 2. And then when 2022 divided by 7, the remainder is 6. Therefore, is 6 mod 7. Right? Therefore, 15D congruence to 3 mod 7. Right? And then in this case, can you see that your D would have to be 3? Because 45 congruence to 3 mod 7. Therefore, in this case, your D is actually 7Z plus 3. 7Z plus 3. Therefore, 2022 is equal to 105 2W plus 7D 3X plus 42 5Y plus 1, and then 30, and then this is 7Z. Plus 3, right? Therefore, what you get is basically, can you see that? What you get is 210 W plus X plus Y plus Z, and then plus 132. Plus 132. And basically, can you see that this part will be just 9. That means W plus X plus Y plus Z is actually equal to 9. Therefore, basically, we are solving for non-negative integers ABC, right? Now it becomes non-negative integers of X, Y, Z equal to 9. Therefore, I think this is the same questions again. Non-negative, right? That means we see them as identical balls partitioned into four parts. Partitioned into 4 pigeonhole. Right? Going into nine identical balls into 4 pigeonholes. Therefore, can you see that this will be you can draw the 9 balls in this way. 9 balls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Then you just need to put in 3 bars, right? Then isn't that you partition it into 4 pigeonholes? All right, and the number of arrangement here is basically 9 plus 3, right? But the thing is, the 9 balls are identicals, therefore divided by 12 factorial, and then the 3 bars are identical, and this is equivalent to 12C3. 12C3. Therefore, the number of ways is just equal to 12C3, and that will be just 220. And that is the coefficient of x to the power of 2022. Right? Therefore, the coefficient of x to the power of 2022 is just 220. Right? Yeah, that's it.